right, fellas? Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Teddy, when you size up a guy who clearly likes to fight on the inside, what advantages does he have?
Well, probably where most people are not looking. They're looking at the physical advantage. He's probably a strong, put-together sort of guy to want to fight on the inside, but mentally he has an advantage because he's ready to go into dark places. He's ready to go into ugly places.
And he counters back with a big shot. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The Brown Bombers missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Big shot. And a big punch connects and floors him here in round one.
And not what you expected. His opponent usually not a quick starter.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
The Brown Bombers' right hand scores well that time. Scores big with the hook to the head. Attaboy, keep swinging, baby. Trying to take away the wheels, going to the body with the double jab. Oh! And once again he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
1, 2,
Your record says it all.
3, 4, 5.
What's going on, Beast?
I give him a lot of credit.
Jose, Fierce.
From that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
The countdown, the final moments of this round. Good right hand. The Brown Bombers' punch didn't come close. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round, so Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy.
Do you release your block before you throw or just resetting your block? Can't check from looking at the hands? Can't tell?
I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before.
Pete, what's going on?
All
right, guys.
And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Blocks that punch. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, starts acting in a way that he's never acted before, I know it's time to pull the plug.
Jab, uppercut, both upstairs. This is why the fans love this game when it's at its absolute best. This round can't get any better, yet they're trying to make it better.
It's wearing us out. Imagine what they feel like.
A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. The Brown Bombers just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Do that again. That looks good. Do that one more time. Something's wrong with him right now, Teddy. He should not be this gassed this early in the fight.
Now, somebody needs to whisper in his ear in that corner that being tired is temporary. Being a loser.
There it is! Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down. And not the
What's going on, Juice? Jaw Cowboy? What's going on, chat?
The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
5, 6.
Alright, time to snatch that wizard back.
And we come to the end of round number 2. I can't imagine that he's not going to look to change this here. I mean, early on, all we've seen is him getting hit by
I have to keep my hands here so you guys can see it a bit better.
Well, he's got to start moving that head a little bit. I mean, there's 3 lines of defense, Joe. Either you use your legs, you move your head, or you block. He's got to use one of them.
Missed that uppercut. Solid left hand to the head. The Browns
Wow.
fully committed to the hooks on the inside. If you're his opponent, what should you be thinking about doing here?
Weave, bend your knees, get underneath one of those, and bang, there's an opening. Catch him, turn it around.
Off the mark there. The Brown Bombers starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? He missed with that headshot. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by the Brown Bomber. Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. And a right hand lands flush. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Solid left. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score.
Should have gotten that round at least.
The Brown Bombers enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard. The first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. The Brown Bombers' ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, 1 or 2 wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first 2 punches, they set up the 3rd and 4th.
You're doing great. Gotta be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Forward. Halfway through this round here.
He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance. I want to see some combos.
On the mark to the body with a left hook that followed up a right hand. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Oh, and there
Got
we
him.
go. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down
Take your
earlier.
time.
And that's where
It's kind of part of my game plan.
because now you think you're just gonna walk in.
We are definitely live.
He walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Only the 3rd round, win by points. This guy has too much power. No. See, the game plan here is I'm going to have better stamina management down the road anyway. And as you can see, I've already caught him here. So
Very nice defensive guard there.
even though we're both trading like crazy, notice how much more tired he is than I am. I have better control. So I let him use his power because I'm going to outbox him regardless. So
He took a shot, but he gives one
risky,
of his
but
own. A
more
left
in-depth
hand
game plan
scores.
for this one.
3 minutes gone by in in this round.
Fight this guy.
The Brown Bomber's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is the scary cut, as you just said.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. And banging away he goes. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
I use the stick and it's OP. Use both. Everything has a purpose, as you guys could tell from me playing.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Brown Bomber. A flush hook scores well for him. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Still not
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. Step to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
A little defense turns it. Oh, he is stunned. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Knocked down.
Boxer share is not working. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm gonna tell you something that's extremely hard for me to do. Beat a 99 Otoro Gotti with an 86 Americana. It's crazy. Oh, you guys are talking about doing the offline fights? Is anyone down to fight? I'm trying to get better using the orthodox stance.
After that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
I feel like I jab quicker with the stick.
Have good habits. Have good
Using a flare jab.
You're gonna find out right now.
See, like, look at the animation. This is a regular jab, and that's a. Wait, where is it? That's one of them is a flare jab. I figured this.
Don't fight his fight. Jab and move.
I barely jab with the stick.
Here we are, the start of another round, and if everything goes according to the way the first half of this fight went, he's going to be coasting in for an easy win.
Well, if his opponent goes along with it, he definitely will, but maybe he'll change the script a little. Flip the script a bit.
In and out.
He gets away from one and then brings it home with his own. Flush right hand to the head. The Brown Bombers found the punch that'll always excite a crowd, and that's that straight hand, that power shot. You can see it coming, and there it is.
Well, he must be pretty happy that he's got an opponent that throws all wide, all round punches, because straight beats round.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. The Brown Bombers banged around by a big uppercut. Goes up top with the right hand. Big shot comes crashing home.
Well, you go straight back, and you're going to pay a price. He paid a big one there.
He takes a shot. Solid. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that.
What's up, sore loser?
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated.
The flare jab or flicker jab?
You don't have
No, it's just. If you guys ever take a look at the total punch control, I'll show you guys after. Okay.
But many do. He's been down. Now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
No, he missed that right.
Stay busy.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Boy, so some of the old school guys would really appreciate this, wouldn't they,
All
Teddy?
right, let's
Great
just bring
upper
this one
body
home,
movement,
nice and
so
simple.
elusive up top.
Yeah,
Clean,
this is an example like they used to
some
say in
clean,
those days.
non-exchange
You can't
boxing.
fight funny and you can't hit 'em in the backside with a
Kendo
punch.
Reed, welcome back to the stream. It's been a while.
Center of the ring.
Adjust to how the CPU boxes. Yeah, but the CPU doesn't have an IQ, so you're probably better playing matches all online and it's head.
Comebacks in this sport, there's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
Honestly, the computer doesn't challenge you.
Bomber's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Come on, come on. Away from the rope. Pick your feet up. Let's move. Uppercut. Relax.
There's a straight right hand. Halfway through the 7th round. Big shot there. That was a big shot.
What a slick counter.
It's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great
Such a
Dick
slick
King
counter.
His sinker ball.
Beautiful
Boy,
chin
it
check.
down quick.
Couldn't he draw it up better? Get them likes up. Ah, but when he did it, it was fine. When I do it, now he rage quits. Told you guys. Part of the strat. All part of the strat. Yeah, if you guys haven't liked the stream, please like it. Let's see if we can get to 20 likes. Power shots are your biggest problem. I just recently figured out how to
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've
how to
chosen
throw
to
them
be with us.
on a
Alongside Teddy
much
Atlas,
better level.
I'm
So
Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action
that's
as
why I
we
usually
take you
don't
to the
throw too many
State
power
Palace
shots. But
Theater here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds.
yeah, it's all a
middleweight
timing
going
thing.
at it. And the anticipation for... Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. What does an Infighter need to do to be successful, Teddy?
Oh, first of all, Joe, get inside. That helps. But the other thing is, once you get inside, you see guys so often they smother themselves. They forget that they need a little room. Rotate your shoulders back a little bit. Create room. Take a little step back if you need to.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Blocks away that headshot. Good effective work with that straight right hand. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. The Flash's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Parries that punch away. The Flash take. He's jumping all over him now. The flash is nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. Comes right back at him with a left hand. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
That hook was well off the mark. Good job with another left hand. Blocks it away.
Yeah, he's a spammer. I'm trying to utilize the game plan I put out on video the other day. So, mostly did jab, left hook. And then we showed some combos when we almost got the knockdown. But now we're going to add in jab, left hook, and then the straight right hand.
The flash is back. Look at him here in the start of this round. Remember, he got tagged hard in that last round.
Well, that's the reward you get when you have a good camp and you get yourself in top shape.
Big shot. The right came clean. Great movement to get big
Unfortunate.
shot comes crashing home.
Yes, I'm on Xbox One.
And he goes down after that punch.
And it's been long overdue. He's been leaving an opening all night.
Yeah, then I'll usually leave, but because I'm streaming. Let's stick this one out.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. The Flash is feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Halfway through this round.
Keep your back off the rope. Keep your back off the rope.
Gets rid of that effort. Blocks the headshot.
That's okay. That's okay. Let it go. Let it go.
The Flash is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. And this round comes to an end. The Flash has got to feel
Alright,
great right
now we jab uppercut
Now
next.
he's got all this
And then
confidence
I
that
think
can
that
carry
we'll
him
keep
through.
those two.
Yeah, he has to watch. He doesn't get careless. So he has
Jab
plenty of
uppercut,
confidence.
1-2,
If he
left hook
walks in a
straight,
little
straight right hand,
reckless
left
now,
hook.
that confidence
And
will
jab,
go
left
right
hook.
down the drain.
How do you break out of this, Teddy? How do you break out of this mode where you're just thinking defense because you got hurt earlier in the fight?
Well, a good corner. First of all, a corner guy has to tell him, hey, look, are you just trying to survive right here? Because if that's what you're going to do, okay, you may survive, or he may just step it up where you don't even have a chance to survive later. But if you want to win this fight, you have to get a hold of yourself, you have to listen to me, and you have to find a way to create offense again.
You got this. You got this one.
There's another right hand. Missed the target with that hook. There's that right hand he scores with. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Doubles up the jab to the head. blocking that blow. Solid hook. Good strong combo. Comes right back with a shot of his own. And that's the end of round 3.
Should be 2 rounds to 1.
Take a deep breath. I need you to focus. Anticipate his punches.
Okay.
We open up round number
Keep it
4
going.
here. Let's look at Teddy's
Nice.
scorecard, where he's up 2 rounds to 1. I like his work rate, Teddy.
You know, he's not landing all the time clean, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old bands used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano. You know, the Rock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean, but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms up by the time they got to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. That's kind of the way this guy fights.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Not able to land the uppercut. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Halfway through round number 4. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by the Flash. Fires right back at him.
Good job. Good job.
Little double jab to the head. Not able to land the headshot. Wow, what an uppercut. Gets him with the right hand. Good shot there with that left. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Flash. Look at that.
Yes.
He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes
Wait,
down.
so does he use the buttons or a stick?
If you're not gonna work out in front, get to it.
Oh, wow. You guys, I didn't even notice the camera wasn't
At a
like,
bad distance,
hold on.
no man's land.
Oh, boy, what a break he just caught. The bell rings at the end of the round. Saved by the bell.
And if you're in the corner, what do? Well, you just finished painting a house, you know, and you want to paint a little more, but the paint is still wet. You gotta wait for it to dry.
Does
a little
punches
bit.
that land
You
on the
gotta
guard
wait for-
but
you
don't
gotta wake
damage
up.
him
You
count
gotta
towards
wait
your
for the
score, or
cobwebs
the
to go
judges
away
don't count that?
before you can do more
That's
painting.
called a block shot, so no, it doesn't count.
Moving forward. Get close and throw some punches to
If it lands on the guard, then it doesn't count.
The Flash is heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs are under him the way they need to be. He was dropped the last round.
Oh, he's going to find out. See, that's a good thing you just said, hoping. Well, he can't hope his legs are under him. He's got to find that out, because if he goes out there and tries to use them and they're not, he's going to fall all over the place, and the referee's going to stop, and his opponent's going to jump on him. So while the referee's counting, what he's got to do is test him out a little bit. So now you know how to go about surviving the round. Do you just stay on the ropes and move your head, or do you use your bicycle?
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part, is letting your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Not getting it done with that straight right hand.
Beat him to the left and right. Left and right. Come on, man.
Scores up top with a left.
Move your head. Move your head.
Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
Easy.
And we come to the end of the round. He just cannot get out of the way of these headshots. Time and time again, his opponent has been landing. The Flash is looking for the answer. He's yet to find it. Start of this round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. remember the guy wanted to collect his bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
The Flash is not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now, he's trying to counterpunch, Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know? And he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter, and it wound up being a lot lighter. And he said, wow, what the heck did I do? I didn't think I was going to look like this. I didn't think that I was going to box like this.
There's a nice left hand able to get in. A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. Something to keep you away from your opponent.
Sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. The Flash is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And now he's targeting upstairs. Well, what do they say, Teddy? Something's got to stick. That combination was something.
Well, you know what it was? The first couple punches were throwaway punches. Set up the later.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck at home. What a big shot. Late going here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
Other people never change their pants from the default Adidas ones. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, good fight. Oh, not good fight, but good luck to both parties.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. And that's the end of round 6.
Spamming and it's not working for him. It's not working out for him, chat. Spamming is not working out.
Well, if this was a debate,
Hey, Martin.
there's only one guy talking. I mean, it's him. He's doing exactly as you said, Joe, what he wants to do on the outside with his jab. But his opponent needs to find a way to change things. Get inside.
The Flash is coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe span him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. He fires off the combination there, and it lands. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. And yet another big shot comes in. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a...
Have I seen Esports Boxing Club? I have. What the fuck is this? I'm fighting a spammer.
2, 3, 4.
Martin, I'm gonna make you a moderator too. If there's any trolls in the chat, Do what you gotta do, bro. How's the hand cam, guys? Is it a nice addition to the stream? You guys don't like it? Can you see okay?
Stay in this fight. Now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
He's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that? A credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
And that's the end of round 7.
He's done. He's done. I was doubling up on that jab.
Okay, it's a good look. Nice keyboard, thanks. It's a Corsair K70. I didn't get the RGB one because I only like red, so.
This is a completely one-sided fight. I mean, he's done it all, Teddy. He has scored knockdowns. He has just utterly broken down the man opposite him.
Yeah, now it's time for the other corner to say the thing.
You're losing, bud. You got to do something different.
You need a knockout to win.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. Boom, left. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
What's up, man? Just wanted to stop by, feeling the fight night content. Thanks, Cable. Thank you. Appreciate that. Toy with him. I've been toying with him since like round 4. You ever played UFC 3? They had a stand and bang mode with no ground game. Yeah, I hated it. I hated the stand and bang mode. But like if you're gonna play a UFC game, then you know, play the full grappling mode. You know?
I don't know why we're always so shocked, but we just are. You'd think we'd learn by now that anything can happen.
344 straight, boys.
Clearly heading to a decision, and just
still
like
lost.
that, it's over by knockout.
Yeah, you need to go to sleep, take a sleeping pill, or do that. Stick your chin out, bang.
I'm convinced that the judges score differently if you only use buttons. Like the buttons don't count. That's not correct. The judges score based on the amount of damage you do in a round and accuracy. So also efficiency, you know. Why is Sonny Liston only an 82 overall when he dominated Floyd Patterson and Patterson is 90 overall? Because there was some guy, EA, who used to get his ass whipped on a daily basis by a Sonny Liston player in round 4. So, in champion, they made him an 82 overall. That's my suspected thing. Either that or they're an Ali fan. I'm not playing no more spammers this stream though. I'm gonna go back to leaving matches. I played Def Jam Vendetta Fight for New York. Of course!
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event.
Let me. I just have a feeling.
Fight like this that everybody's been talking about. It's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit.
I have a feeling. Okay, we got a hook.
line, blocks that one. A snapping hook by Big. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Committing to the combo now, both land. To the head he goes with a left hand. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Good looking two-punch combination there. That's a good left hand by Big.
Always uppercuts, okay? Keep busy on the inside. Bang the body, then finish with that uppercut.
He's just doing just enough not to spam.
Just don't stand in front of.
By the way, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please do so. What's up, Jay?
You're not winning the rounds, man. You're not winning the rounds.
It's been a while.
I need you to start with your jab and then go
Hope
on
you're
and
good.
go to the
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Had a good day. Work was fine. This new cologne that I got is fire. So, yeah, I had a pretty good day.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there.
I think I figured out how I want to deal with this guy.
Well-struck, solid combination by Big. You see him with the left to the head there? That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Big. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Big's defense is paying off now. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Just test something real quick. Anytime I try this against an actual southpaw, I can usually get eat up.
By Big.
Come on, let's go.
And now another left. Good flush shot upstairs. Able to show you his blocking ability. He just missed that shot up top.
Move it. Come on, stay away from those. Come on now.
Teddy, he did a smart
This
thing
may
right
actually
there.
be the
Just
answer.
created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp. The old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Good defensive skill. And that's the end of round 2. Big's approach here is to score from the outside at long range, Teddy, and he's been headhunting and cashing in.
Well, he sees that his opponent is coming in the same way all the time, so he's picking him up, pot-shotting him a little
Like
bit
baby
before he gets
daddies?
close.
I don't know about that.
Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand.
I ain't trying to be no father.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Big, so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Come on. Pace yourself.
Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook.
How's that a counter?
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Not able to connect with the uppercut. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
Big's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Good block there by Big. Big's combination punching is working well here. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Big. Targeting that straight left hand.
This ain't working.
Busy on the inside. Now you need to bang that body and finish with that nasty uppercut. Good job. Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Now let's see some defense and.
If your cologne smells good enough, you're only a hop and a skip away from father. Even then, I'm still not gonna be no father. That's a dub.
Deep breath.
Strap up.
Deep breath.
Always strap up, fellas. Always strap up.
Now look.
Trying to be no father. Fuck this game. I don't even box anymore. I just spam
So with
now.
3 rounds
Why?
complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard. Big's in control of this fight. Teddy, he's earned every round.
He has. If you talk about ring generalship, you'd have to salute him.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea. Oh! One punch power
Well.
has ended this fight. Can you believe that? There is no way he could continue on. It is
That's a
done.
reason to start spamming. That's why my chat wants to see. Is what my chat wants to see. Apparently, you spam.
So he's unable to recover from that one clean shot. This bout ends by way of knockout.
You know, obviously, I'm not in his body, so you never know
Turn
what's
to the dark
really
side?
going on. But
I mean, I guess. Flash KO should not be in online mode. Yeah. I hope it's not an esports boxing club because I'm so tired of losing fights like that. That guy had the typical OWC style. All right, fellas, like up the stream. We should be close to 40 right about now. Let's switch over to head-to-head, where I don't have to deal with the nonsense. I'm Tyson with the leopard pants and gloves, waiting for my prey. Excuse me. Boxing is for bums. Chicken wing is how the goats talk. I fought Grind King the other day, and that was a good fight with this matchup. Most spammers are turn spammers because if you can't beat them, you join them. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If it's ranked, you should have a filter for flash KOs. Yeah, you should. I 100% agree. Say that for all offline.
And the anticipation for this.
All right.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And Tyson with a block punch. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Johnson. Scored well upstairs.
There's no reason to ever turn to the dark side, guys.
Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Good step back counter punch there. Tyson's at his best shorter guy can get to the inside against a taller fighter. How can he do damage on the inside? What should we look for from him?
Well, you remember when you were a kid, you walked downtown in Manhattan, you looked up at the Empire State Building, all those great tall buildings. Well, it's the same thing. You suddenly get inside, you look up, and wow, there's a tall building. Start breaking some windows.
Solid right by Mike Tyson. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Punches and bunches, combination up top.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on, this is it. You
Move my
gotta
chair
make a
closer.
fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move.
It's so weird keeping my hands on the desk because they're usually underneath the desk. Makes me feel like I have to play more aggressive. How you pick Tyson against Jack Johnson, Shane? It's actually a pretty good matchup for Johnson. It's the same thing that happened to me against Marciano against Tyson. I was in the first round and then he lands an uppercut and then flashed me and then the coward even refused to fight me again. Why do you guys get in your emotions so bad when that happens? Like, just let it go. It's a random occurrence. If he thinks he's better than you after that, then it's whatever. Like, nobody can just fire off 1 PKOs like it's nothing. So it's nothing really to take personal. That's how I feel anyway.
An accurate left by Mike Tyson.
The only time I'm like, okay, if you're completely dominating the fight, like 8 rounds in, and then you get the 1 PKO, and you're the one who was doing all the damage and winning all the rounds, then it's whatever, because the guy was going to lose anyway, right?
Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Nice block by Mike Tyson. Johnson's well off the mark that time. That's a stinging right hand by Johnson.
Let it go. Nah, I'm bullshitting. I'm still boxed, but I'm just using the straight more than normal until I finish leveling up my 50-cent build, so I don't have my tools. I need a box. I feel that. Gotta do what you gotta do early on with the early grind.
Teddy, there have been those who have gone the distance with a prime Mike Tyson, but they never really gave you the sense that they were capable of winning and doing so.
Because they did not have that belief, that sense themselves. They got to a point where they were a co-conspirator to their own demise, that they were cooperating with the wrong guy, with the enemy. They were not looking to win. They were hoping to either survive or get the hell out of there. They used to make silent agreements on the inside. When they had opportunities to work, they didn't work. They put their hands behind Tyson and they hoped that he would hold on and they would get a free ride. That if they didn't hurt him, he wouldn't try to hurt them.
He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Mike Tyson's landed a good, solid combination. Come to the end of the round. Always interesting to see how things will play out in our fight.
I fought that OWC fighter before, and he KOs me with that BS.
Yeah, it is.
I agree, but I
And
think
it's
you were
always
getting
great
to him.
having
I felt like I
real
was going to start
electricity in
turning
the
things
crowd.
around, but
You know, it helps. I know it helps me with the broadcast.
we didn't get to
You
finish
know
the
that you
fight,
have
so
these passionate
he won.
fans that are around.
Just give it to him fair and square, right?
Hits him in the mug with the right. Johnson's putting forth a little boom, 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 a 3-punch combination score.
Let's get into some boxing.
Watch how he just links
Clean pressure fighting without taking too much damage in
sequence,
return.
almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tool because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice.
Clean
and
this
smooth.
gameplay up. Too much brawling today.
Doubling up the jab by Mike Tyson. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Let it go. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. midsection with the left. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Johnson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Fine looking right hand by Johnson. Puts forth the hook, scores with it.
For those who keep asking me, that's how you do it. Tap. That's a tap, right? That's the hold. Tap, hold, tap, hold, tap, hold, tap, hold, tap, hold.
To go in this third round.
Am I doing that before or after the punch? I anticipate the punch coming. Tap, hold, tap, hold, tap, hold. Tap, hold, tap, hold, tap, hold, tap. This is the tap. That's the quick tap. And then you hold it down. Tap and then hold.
As we start round number 4, not a lot separating these guys. Sometimes you can steal a round or two just by being the busier guy.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit.
Tap your block to get quick away from them. No need to flick the stick as much stepping is for later rounds. I disagree with that because then you're missing out on counter opportunities.
From scoring back, and then later in the fight, he was disabling his opponent from coming back.
I step when I'm trying to counter. Or after my block gets 2 taps on it, I step for a defensive maneuver. If you just stand there and block the whole time, then you're going to get hit more than you should. Got to get out of range.
He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
Unable to connect by Mike Tyson.
Make the defensive maneuver so that you don't get hit. It's the reason guys move their heads after you see them do the lean back technique in OWC. One punch misses and then they lean back also so the straight can't hit. It's double defense in a way. Because when your reflexes fail and your boxer's reflexes fail, then you need to sidestep and use an evasive move.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs.
Or walk around the park. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hold the stick backwards and let his punches tap you twice and release the block, and then they can't touch you. That doesn't always work. That's what I'm saying. Because what if he's on you like this, pressure fighting? You go against a guy who constantly pressures you like this. That strategy's not gonna work. It has its moments, but it's not something you can do consistently. Uppercut's definitely better in those situations.
You need to capitalize on these mistakes, okay? I want to see that counter hook.
I use button for my jab, but sticks for rest.
Nice work. Beautiful, beautiful.
Southpaw, I use buttons. Interesting. Let me know if you want to run it back. Good fight, White. How did it go, guys?
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Good way to protect the midsection. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good exchange. He fires back. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Oof.
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
To the head he goes and lands well with the right
so
hand,
much.
left hook combo. Double jab by Mike Tyson. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Johnson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Johnson's punch, solid. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
Thanks for showing the camera of the controller. Can learn from it. As I always say, guys, it's, you know, try to use everything.
2, 3. Well, that's the best noise he could ever hear. The bell to
Fucking
end
chair.
that round.
Jesus
He was
Christ.
battered there. Johnson's lucky the bell rang when it did.
But it's little consolation to him because guess what? There's still plenty of bells, and they're not the church bells ringing in his head.
Trickle. Don't stand in front of him. Don't look for just big punches.
I hate to say it, I think this is a great idea finding. I think it will help people a lot. Well, I hope so. After you guys kept asking me that tap and hold question, I was like, I gotta just show them my controller. I didn't understand, you guys didn't get it.
The start of the 6th round. Tyson's going to just try to keep doing exactly what he did the entire first half of this fight. He put forth a game plan he noticed early on in training camp, and it's worked to perfection. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Keep moving.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Tyson's a slugger. There's no other way to describe him but that. But that style is a perfect fit for this fight. He's winning these middle rounds.
Yeah, he loves this. This is a Pier 6 brawl, and he's very comfortable in that kind of bout.
So he digs in with a left hand to the body and then places the right. Commits to the straight right. He missed with that headshot. Tyson's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. On the mark with the overhand right.
Wait for it.
Double up on your punches.
And now another left. Tyson's hit by a counter punch there. Nice work, the left hand to the head. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecard.
Am I going to change the
They're
name to
letting
Esports
everything
Boxing
go
Club's
in every
Finest?
punch.
No. Because that's not what Fight Night's Finest means.
Can't handle your big
It means
shots,
on
kid.
Fight
He
Night,
ain't
the
been
night of the
punched
fight,
with no kind of power.
the
Let's
finest
make
in
sure
the
we make
ring,
him feel it.
the finest player.
See, hooks to the body
So.
and hooks to the head, all right? Hook to the body and to the
Well
head.
craft skill, you know? It's not for Fight Night round 3 or champion or any of that.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Johnson's in a cycle right now that's not paying off for him.
Let's box.
He has been busy. Yes, he's committed to trying to be on the attack, but not enough of these punches are landing.
No, I would not call this guy in, from what I've seen, to paint my house. Because, I mean, this guy looks like he paints graffiti boards. I mean, he's just throwing stuff in there, like you said, And it's not making the picture you want to see. It's not accurate. It's not effective.
Right on the mark with the hook up top. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Keep moving, keep moving. Tyson's three-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Good, solid right hand by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Hard charging with that right hand. He doesn't look good, but yet he's throwing. Wow! He was able to get up and continue on last time.
David too.
Now he goes down again.
It's K on the 10th round. Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I thought you meant the game. Damn. It just happened to line up with the game name, but it's never really my intention. Uzumaki Chronicles? Wasn't that on PS2? Pretty sure I played that game.
First of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him
Trying to
up
throw the ball. There it is.
Big shot he just scored with. And he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, you have to do it really fast, like that. It's pretty much like you're not even giving it any space, like that. See how the side of it is? It's pretty much not even coming up.
Johnson's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. Jab and a straight right by Mike Tyson. And round 7 comes to an end.
It's your fight. Don't get lazy out there, all right? Don't get lazy. You're winning this fight.
Round number 8 is underway, and Teddy, a chance to look at your scorecard. You got him up pretty good. We often use that word judicious in describing a fighter. Johnson's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. Did you see that? He goes down thanks to that non-stop attack. It's like he was thrown into a blender of punches. 2, 3, 4.
No, nobody's boxing share is working.
Tyson's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Mike Tyson, your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled.
Eddie Chambers is George Foreman. That sounds like death for Eddie. It's really hard to just sit back and chill and box on this with the controller in such a weird position, but it's for you guys. By the way, like the stream if you haven't. Pretty close to 50 likes. Well, guess we're doing the classic.
Everybody, so glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico
Maybe
City
position the
Plaza
camera to where you're most comfortable.
City.
Guys want an eye full of crotch? I don't think so.
In the heavyweight division. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are prime, coming off a very intense and passionate training.
If you want my meat all in the camera, then you know you can make some accommodations on OnlyFans, but.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do as round 1 is underway. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was big.
See, I'm trying to just tap hold to the time of each block, but it wasn't working. Yeah, I do like a crotch cam on OnlyFans for like $14.99 a month.
Tyson's now getting back up off the canvas. Good defensive skill with the block by Mike Tyson. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Good block. Eddie, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher, but if you're one of the two trainers, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I can be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
Halfway through round number one. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Well played, straight right hand. Tyson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Tyson's got to be feeling foolish, nailed by a counter punch. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather.
Show them how you play hands-free. Hey, yo.
After it, do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt?
Do I have
or do you
SSX?
still have to
I don't think I could show that. But yeah, I do. That's how I
You can give
keep
to
the
your
thing
wife
from
or your
doing that
girlfriend,
thingy.
but now he
Any
doesn't
tips
want
on how
you
to
go
get
away
better?
Oh, no.
He
Yeah,
wants you
I have a
forever to
practice
try
video
again.
on the
You can
channel.
trade that in for something even
Tells you
better.
everything you need to do to
Right,
practice
what you
and how to
have
get
already.
better.
That's the question.
Highly recommend you
Okay.
watch it.
Good, I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around and...
Start of a new round.
Literally like the last, I don't know, like last 4, minus the modern day Fight Night player videos. Everything has been to help people get better.
He has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
Back up top he goes.
Good job!
He gets off with a combination up top. Able to block and counter back. Huge right hand comes crashing home. Oh! Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked
Am I
down
taking fight
earlier.
requests?
That's incredible.
I'm always looking to
Knocked
fight
out
people
earlier.
as long as they donate.
Set up this
Other than
knockdown
that, no.
because his opponent,
Oh,
he got
if
a
you meant
little reckless, a
requests,
little
like,
careless.
yeah. Yeah, donate.
So he is able to get up to his feet
Show me
after
that gold on them
knockdown,
toes.
but
That just
Teddy,
sounds
it's
disgusting.
what's ahead that's the problem.
Stream was
Yeah,
froze
we're
for me.
getting a peek right
It
now
froze for a
into his
second because I
heart,
went to try to
into
show
his
you guys
soul.
SSX,
He's
the
got his
snowboarding
guard
video.
up really well that time, and it protects his
fine now.
head. Teddy, in terms of pure strategy, facing Mike Tyson, what can you take advantage of?
Well, he needs to be set to punch, so obviously you don't want to stand right in front of him. You want to give him angles. You want to give him some lateral movement. Keep him more balanced. Keep his feet moving. If his feet are moving, his hands usually are not coming at you.
How about that left hand? Final 10 seconds. Little head knocking with that right hand. End of that round. And the knockdown was scored.
I'd like
Now,
to have a
Teddy,
match with
the
you if I
fighter
can.
who was floored,
For
how
the
do you
loss.
treat him? Do you go
Yeah,
soft
just
on him
donate.
when he comes back, or
Any
do you get
amount
right
if
in
you're
his
choosing,
face?
you can
What's the
play.
way to approach it?
You have to know your
I did
fighter.
a
You have to
free
know the temperament of your fighter. Some
self fights
guys,
last
you
time.
know, they
Last
just
year.
kind of
That was
crawl
like
up
7
into a
hours.
ball, and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts
those
to
at
first
random.
of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook. Get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine.
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent, and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
And now he scores well with the straight right. Oh, what a shot upstairs.
He's going to have to grab on.
Right to the head with that right. Good looking uppercut that time. Lands the counter. Mike Tyson lands the hook flush. Halfway through this round here. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. A little head hunting with the right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. A crushing two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Fires off the hook. Look at that. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Good, solid right hand he lands there.
I'm on round 4 currently, simulations. I lost my round 4 disc. Or I didn't know I had to donate. When do you do like community fights, etc.? It's random. Like I said, I just did one last stream, but before that, I haven't done one in October, November-ish.
Woo! That is it.
You get too
That's
many
it.
trolls,
We need
they'll
another
always
round
just do
like
it
that.
consistently.
Just like that, all right? You're doing good. Just keep it up.
Good, fun, entertaining fight. If you're a fan, if you're a broadcaster, if you're in these two corners, you're probably sweating now as they've traded knockdowns. Now, you do have them up 2-1, though, as we start round number 4, Teddy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he served himself a little bit. He learned something from that knockdown. He's been a little more cautious, but he's still being a boss, still controlling things.
Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
Able to land with the right. Crashes home a headshot after blocking his opponent. 90 seconds to go here in this round. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Right to the body. Tyson's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Some serious damage done on that power shot to the head.
Dropped his hand, paid a price.
And a big right hand comes crashing home from Tyson. Mike Tyson's absorbing a hook. Oh, he just missed. That's a big right hand. There it is. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, Rory said 3 times. Thank you for the $9.99, JR. Did you want to fight or just support?
Just what he needed. The bell to end that round. He was taking a lot of punishment there.
Well, if he hit a bad driver, you know, he was a golfer.
Just hopped
you
off a
say
fight
he
in
has to have a short
2004.
memory.
Whoa.
Forget about it. There's another hole coming up. Well, you have to have a short memory right here as a fighter. The only thing is you better get some advice to go out there because you don't want to hit that fairway the same way.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's
Appreciate the $10
aggression and
man.
turn it against him?
Yeah,
It goes
the
to
perfect
getting the
way.
fuck out of this house.
Boxing
Honestly.
101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Not able to land the headshot.
Much love, JR, honestly.
Tyson's left, working well that time. Good return fire that time.
Wait, was it this round I dropped him or was that the last round? I think it was the last round.
Minute and a half to go.
Wait, was it? Did I drop him this round, guys, or last round?
That right hand serving him well. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good solid hook lands by Mike Tyson. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Tyson scores with a jab. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. And round 5 comes
Last
to an
round.
end.
Oh, okay.
Well, here we are later in the fight, and really nothing has changed. It's just what we saw from the beginning. He's just been doing a masterful job from the outside.
And nothing's going to change.
Coach's
At least
corner,
not
body,
on
head.
his side. It shouldn't change. But his opponent needs to change something now. Otherwise, he might as well just put his hands up and say, hey, this is over,
nice
because
work. Nice
that's how he's behaving.
I don't want to see one punch now, all right? You're throwing the uppercut, but I need to see another.
Damage makes no sense in this game. What do you mean?
The second half of this fight has now arrived. Able to get rid of that one. Really frustrating his opponent.
That doesn't
now,
make sense.
as he's so defensively sound.
I think it's pretty straightforward.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. And straight right, unable to connect. Right to the belt line. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Tyson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Scored well up top. Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. There's a good right hand. Relax, relax. Oh, and there you go. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox.
Finish him slowly and beautifully.
Boy, it went down quick.
Trying. It's really hard to knock Marciano out.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right
Broke
now,
his
he
neck.
survived, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Let's move.
save the stream.
Knockdown in that
So far, so good. I just don't know what the background noise is sounding like.
was down on the floor.
Like the stream if you haven't, guys. We're really close to 50 likes. If everybody likes the stream that hasn't, we should hit the goal pretty easily. Thank you in advance.
Why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
Good double jab by Mike Tyson. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. A well-placed left hand up top. That is a strong uppercut there.
Where did he go?
Tyson's putting forth a great combination there. At the halfway point of round 7. Mike Tyson's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Smart punch right there. The uppercut worked. And now he's targeting upstairs. That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. And banging away he goes. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
Just let him waste his stamina before I step in. Yeah, that's an option.
He is hurt, but he keeps coming forward.
Yeah, too tough for his own good.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
It's not a bad strategy.
Whatever he misses, count it.
That's a butch shot? I don't get it. Thanks, Rodney. I'm alright.
I want you to use all that power.
I hate this guy with
Turn
7
those
straight
punches
right
over.
power shots and
Start
he
from the
didn't
bottom up,
flinch.
all right?
I get hit
Bottom
with a
up.
straight right to the body and
Turn
get
those
knocked
punches
down
over.
with that 85 cents.
It's over. He's got nothing.
That's Fight Night Champion for you sometimes.
Tyson's hoping that his strategy will pay off here. The start of round number 8, and he's paced things perfectly, has a slight lead on your scorecard.
And now, Joe, the key here is take advantage of the position you put yourself. Don't be satisfied with that slight lead, as you just said. Now start to take it down the stretch a little.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs. Tyson's been hurt by that shot. So far tonight, he was being... Oh, a big shot comes home
I was
for
just
him.
being stupid.
Excellent combination. Mike Tyson's down. He's going to have to beat the count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
The halfway point of round number 8. Up top with the right hand. Tyson's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there.
In and out, in and out.
Oh, what a whiff by Mike Tyson. Solid Mike Tyson on his pants. Iron
I should
Mike
probably
gotta
take
get
this more
back up.
serious, honestly. Okay. So for the tutorial on how to get knocked down, right? I have this on my channel, but see? Tap, tap, tap.
5,
I'm in the green. steady myself. Boom. All right, let's kind of take
He's
this
got the
serious.
heart of a warrior to beat the count again. He did it again there.
What he's going to have to do now is have the smarts of a warrior, have the smarts of a general, and make sure that he ties up a little bit.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still
I'll
have
fight
to
it for
employ
a
a
bit.
certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like
85% stamina is bad at you.
You just hit the bullseye. And you
Depends on the fighter and how long you're going into the fight. I don't think that's bad at all.
But now he
Seems
doesn't
like
want you to
pretty
go
good
away with
management
that.
to me.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger.
Everything is
but you might lose for what
stamina
you
is
have
not
already.
just a rating; it's how you use it. You have 100% stamina and do nothing.
Really bad. He hit the canvas again. He needs things to change. Solid straight right hand. You see, he's committed to that body work. Little head hunting with the left.
Body shot, body shot.
Tyson's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. 90 seconds into the 9th round. Solid left hand to the head. Way to block there. There's the combo to the body. A huge right hand from Mike Tyson. Tyson's got it down pat. Straight is great. Straight punch wins.
Yeah, especially when your opponent is standing straight in front of you.
Scores up top with a left. Mike Tyson, good use of the jab. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9.
It was a beautiful round, if I do say so myself.
Scorecards, you have to knock 'em out. It's the only way now. Let's try it. Keep your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
If I do say so myself, that was some beautiful ass boxing.
Here it is, the final round of what has been a closely contested battle.
It's all right. Just keep moving.
You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot.
Alright, let's do the OWC lean back push defense.
Tyson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Iron Mike lands the left good. Tyson's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Overhand right can be so effective. can do when he sends that right to the head. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Oh my God, that was really dumb.
Absolutely rocked him. Well, I don't like the way his leg. Big shot there.
That was really dumb. If I don't get him, actually, he wins. Doesn't he? I think I actually might have given the fight away.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Whew, close.
So there's the final bell in a fight nobody thought they'd hear the final bell in.
It
Close.
looked like robots early on, but then all
Actually
of a
should have
sudden,
been his win.
Guess what? They started boxing.
Well, not true. Because I did have some knockdown there. I was doing so nice in that round too. All right, chat. We're back. Yo, we can't get 3 likes to hit 50. Can we at least get 50 likes? That's the stream goal. Every time. Every time. I believe there's certain characters in the game with secret KO animations that are super rare. One time, Ollie threw one jab in the first second of the round and I died. No, sir. That's what we call a flash KO, which has no algorithm to it. It just randomly happens. Ollie's punch package sucks. Dick. Straight up. You playing Fight Night 2004 still? Only good packages are Speed, Power, and Frazier, maybe Pacquiao. I just fought that guy. I want to fight him again. Bishop is really good. I don't think Speed is a good punch package. Frazier is hit or miss sometimes.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England for our main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside.
Yo, did Cole drop that fire yet?
To be a barn burner.
Please tell me J. Cole dropped that fire. Oh, the reel is back. The veal is back. Full bananas here. Peeled is back. Let's go. You're going to be dropping on the 14th. Let's fucking go.
They're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is a 10-rounder. Sugar Ray Robinson's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. We always look forward to times like this, a chance to see Sugar Ray Robinson in action. Teddy, what do you expect out of him tonight?
But I always expect out of Robinson, when he gets in the ring, you know who the winner is. Yes, I know a punch hasn't been thrown yet, but that presence You know, it's almost intimidating to his opponent. They know that somebody special is getting in that ring. You're going to see speed. You're going to see danger from either hand. And you're going to see the ability to fight outside, and if he has to, he'll track you down.
Robinson's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing.
Bro!
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. The Natural's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Robinson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Damn it.
Big shot comes crashing home. He got smashed that time.
Now we're going to find out how strong a guy he is. Not physically, mentally.
Can he get up?
I'm down, chat.
Get up, damn it! 2, 3. Stand up!
So he was knocked down, but Andre Bishop is proving that
It'd
he
be
doesn't
awesome
want to
to
be
see
knocked
boxing
down
Bishop.
tonight. That's a good job by Bishop
Yeah,
offensively.
I don't
Landing
know.
his
I'm having a hard
combinations
time.
is
Maybe it's
big
because I
thing
haven't
tonight.
eaten yet, but I don't feel too focused
Ray
yet.
Robinson blocks that punch. Robinson's combination punching is working well here. Up top with the quick hook. Eddie, through the history of the sport, this is one of the matchups that has produced some of the more interesting fights, especially in the lower weight classes. Speed versus speed.
Who's going to be the guy that uses speed better? Who's going to be able to time shots and control range? That's what I'm looking at.
I was fucking him up.
Bring your hands up. You must bring your hands up.
This mechanic is not a game.
Relax, shake it out, shake it out. You gotta relax.
Imagine getting
You gotta move out
dominated.
there, right? Move,
Food
move,
is life.
move.
Food is great.
Come on, breathe.
Food is a necessity.
Make your presence known. Assert yourself. Assert your punches.
There you go. That's the best.
Alright, let's put on an immaculate performance, chat.
Very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have, coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. And now he's targeting upstairs. Nice strike after catching one by Sugar Ray Robinson. Bishop's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Good work defensively by Andre Bishop. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
The Natural's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Guard your head.
That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Bishop's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
He has not gone down yet.
Solid hook upstairs.
Robinson's chin is just amazing.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Sugar Ray Robinson.
Come on.
Bishop's able to avoid that punch. Parries that punch intended for the head. He comes back with the left hand again. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop.
It's almost
End of
down.
the round is upon us.
What's good, Rex?
And if the next round holds up
Amari
like this,
Jones,
we're
what's
gonna
good,
be in
bro?
for a real treat.
Well,
Welcome
we
to the
will
stream.
be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Do I like Timo? Scouting ahead, man.
Look, he's beating the shit out of you.
Captain Timo
Beating you
reporting
to
for
the punch
duty.
every time. You need to cut the ring off.
I'm actually about to stream some League in a bit.
And round number 3 is underway.
Oh my god, headphones, please stay in. Sorry, my headphones kept dropping off. Oh my god, please. Headphones, please. Please.
Good combination to the body.
Alright, let's get on these guys' butt.
Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Nice block by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop, he's been working hard on that jab, has Bishop, and here he's putting it to good use. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Good right hand. Able to cover up that gut. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with 1-2, boom, boom. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
Relax, relax.
The combo lands upstairs. Protecting his head well with his guard. Robinson's punch didn't come close. Combination to the head. Sugar Ray Robinson with a big right. Nice block by Andre Bishop. Robinson showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
It's one of those days where you know where it's like you don't want to fight going forward, but you just keep finding yourself going forward. You okay for honor play? Honor play? What do you mean? You mean the game for honor? Mods, ban anybody being disrespectful. Matter of fact, mic muted, cam off. Mic muted, cam off. Cam not coming back on till I get 5 donations.
Take a look at Teddy's scorecard, where you can see that he's only got that 1 round in the bank so far at the beginning of round
Every
number
match
4.
I play.
Teddy,
Yeah.
just the psychology of the game, knowing that you've put your man down on the canvas, you really don't care about the scorecard at that point.
Well, you know you're
Wow.
the boss, and you can continue to be the boss. And more importantly, your opponent now, he's a little concerned about throwing something. He might get caught. He might get hurt again.
Low tier finest.
Robinson's not
Mic
throwing
muted,
the power
cam
punches. Teddy,
off.
what would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say
Mods, ban anybody being disrespectful. Matter of fact, y'all gonna watch nothing. Nah, it's just on me. Like, honestly, it's just on me today. I just have that rawr, rawr, you know, just want to go forward for some reason. Or I just end up. It's also kind of weird because I'm not playing from a comfortable position, so. No, they didn't shut down the PS3 server, from what I know. You heard the man. We have no choice but to donate. Matter of fact, mic muted, Cam off. That's how low tier be though. And I just got Ninja Pick, boys. I'm actually am going to turn the camera on, so I can actually play from a comfortable position. This is how this guy wins his matches. Like, I'm gonna Ninja Pick. The Unfadable MC 1972. Welcome back to the stream. You just boxed this guy? Oh yeah? Was he any good? Or was he a spammer? Action. Let's turn the cam back on. Big time spammer. Alright guys. This is the perfect time to do a video. What is going on, boxing fans and gamers? It's your boy Fight Night's Finest, the Sofa Commentator, coming back at you with another Fight Night Champion tutorial. How do you deal with a push straight spammer? How do you deal with a spammer in general? Watch the hands. This is very important. I get this question asked a lot. That's how you deal with them. Tutorial over. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? That's how you deal with a spammer. Another recording. Mic muted, cam off. Why am I not using Kobe Nichols? Because Kobe Nichols is a glitch. It's kind of like my Corey Anderson on UFC. It's too OP, so I try not to bring it out. It's too strong. Posted, I need to save it. Oh yeah, that's a separate upload right there. It's a whole separate upload. Okay, cool. Am I looking out for the new esports boxing game coming out? Looking decent if they keep doing what they say. Yeah, everything looks fine so far. Only thing I don't like that they added was flash KOs. Now, if they put that into the, if they make sure that in rank that shit doesn't apply, I think everything else is fine. I love everything I see.
In Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights between Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali.
I will never understand why people waste time playing people like that.
Ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face.
Kobe has something in his gloves in this game. Yeah, he's got the Margarito hand wraps.
Muhammad Ali's coming down to the ring right now, and he does so with a certain gamesmanship, putting forth that attitude to his opponent, telling him, I'm the... Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Ali's a smart fighter, and in doing so, the smart thing to do for him would be to utilize his jab. He's got a good one.
Yeah, and he's confident with it. See, it's one
Is he
thing having a
serious
good
right
one.
now?
You know how many people out there are good at certain things, but they don't have the confidence, they don't know it. He knows that he's good with it. That's the key.
He's committed to the combination punching down. It's working out well up top. He comes with the straight right hand.
This color's just hurting my eyes, bro.
It's a mighty list of power punchers that Muhammad Ali has continually faced. You got Joe Frazier on there. You got George Foreman on there. And tonight, now this power puncher opposite him.
Well, you have two problems with that power. Two of them when you face Ali. One is, how do you land it? You have to find the perfect spot. Maybe catch him, pull him back with his hands down. You know, maybe time him as he's throwing a jab. But it's very difficult to do. And then the second problem, you have a guy that you're hitting that has a great chin.
Gets rid of that body shot. Mike what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in. You want to stay on the outside? Use that jab.
Blocks away that headshot.
Interesting colors.
Last
Not
10
complaining,
seconds
no.
of this first round.
I mean,
Hooks to the head.
colors the
And
least
we
of the
come to
concern.
end
He's spamming
of
on
round
top of
number
it.
one. Mike Tyson's really
Hey, Pizza
working
Box,
well.
how you
That
doing, man?
last round,
I'm
he
doing
was
good.
accurate. Look at the punch numbers.
Just left against a spammer, run into another one. I learned that to dodge right spammers, I should step and hook the body and piss spammers off. Yeah, and then you just sidestep and the straight still follows you. And then you get punched in the face.
Keep this fight
And then
in the
because you
center
went
of
to a
the
body
ring,
shot, you
okay?
took double the damage.
You need to
So,
cover up,
the best thing
okay?
to do is just not play him. There's that. Really weird colors doesn't match with the pants. It actually does. It's all like pastel colors, which is the funny thing.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head.
It's just hella bright.
A well-placed overhand right. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Tyson with a powerful left hand. Right hand crashes home. He never saw it coming. He should tie up. He's punching away even though he's been stunned. There, Muhammad Ali. What a big shot. Unable to
Anyhow,
that combination. He is down
how
on
many
the
scoring
canvas.
punches equal a combo? How many scoring punches equal a combo? That's subjective based on what combo storm.
Ali's back up on his feet. Now, what will be
Need a
interesting
more
to see
Pacific,
here is how he reacts in the next few moments.
Put some respect on Kawasaki. Yeah, well, he deserves it. Kawasaki's
And that's what fighters
Loaded.
do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
sorry.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Tyson's crushed by a right hand. And that's the end of round two. Well, we could sit here all day.
Let's spam with
and
Ali
applaud
because
him
Ali
for
sucks.
his efforts. I mean, he's been in control early on here with these
Back to the
shots and
circus.
staying out of danger.
Oh,
But
new tech
let's
with the
talk
controller
about the other
cam?
side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to talk about the other side, not the conventional
Got tired of
side.
people
Now,
asking me how to
you
tap
got a
over.
shorter guy. He's having trouble with the taller guy, keeping him on the outside. So you
Oh
figure
boy, we got the
he can
meshes
work
on
his
top of
way
it,
in.
boys.
Use his jab, you know, press forward, take the space away. There's another way. There's another way to skin the cat. Step back. Get the taller guy to give up his height. Become short.
Tyson's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored.
There's no need to be on hand movement. Hand movement.
That's a nice right hand that time by Mike Tyson. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. He scored well after being hit himself. Tyson's got to be really careful here, Teddy. That eye has gotten to a point where this fight can be stopped at any time.
Well, the key is that it's above the eye, so of course it's impairing the vision. The blood, when it trickles down, he can't see, and that's what the referee's going to be looking for.
Good block there by Mike Tyson. This is really solid defense by Mike Tyson. You see how arms up in that peekaboo position, but by doing so, he's not allowing any of his opponent's punches to get in. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Tyson's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Blocks the headshot. Mike Tyson's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Scores with the combo to the head. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Muhammad Ali. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And this round comes to an end.
I'm sure it's a compliment. Let's find out.
You good? You all right? Breathe for me. Good. Now listen. You threw a wide punch out there. And
Apparently I hacked chat. Here's my controller. All of that is hacking.
Now you're starting to see the rewards of all that hard work and training leading up to this fight. As we start round number 4, Teddy's already put his man down, and he's up 3 rounds.
We're all hacked. I had somebody say that to me the other day too. It's like, oh, you definitely hacked. I was like, in the 10 years I've been playing this game, I guess I needed to hack.
A stabbing right hand by Mike Tyson. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And a nice combo by Muhammad Ali. Tyson's doing well, sticking. Muhammad Ali's hurt by him. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise
What's
up
good,
and
Joseph?
continue on?
Dude, cheese for Fox across. I hope Finest whoops him. This guy? No, I fought some other guy and left the match. He's so good that you should hack him. Yeah, I get that one quite often, honestly. Apparently, yeah, I got an aimbot. all hacks. I mean, I am a voice, so, you know, at the end of the day, you guys are just seeing me, you know, using telekinetic ability to just hack. These hands I brought 2 for 10 at Modell's, you know.
Ali's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
Flush right hand to the head. Ali's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination?
Come on, you punch.
He just missed that shot up top. Snaps that jab out. Great work offensively landing that combination by Mike Tyson. And round 4 comes to an end. Tyson's defense is going to need to shine.
Sorry, Frank. How many scoring punches do you need to land a counter shot landed by your opponent to equal a counter shot landed by your opponent? Counter shot? Probably 6 scoring shots, I would say.
Okay, relax now.
Ali's corner has to think, how much more punishment can their man take? They start a fresh round, coming off yet another round which their man was down in.
Look, Joe, there's been tremendous comebacks in this sport before. You just never know about how deep the reserve is in one man's body or mind.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Tight holes that he's filling as he makes his opponent miss.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. I like the way he went. Beautiful game plan there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He never saw that.
Is there infinite stamina hack? No.
By a punch that came from out of left field.
That was like Haley's comment.
I see people say that all the time too. It's like, nah, just not infinite stamina hack. Not that I know of.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to improve. move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit. But I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Keep your distance. Oh, he bumped him. In and out, in and out.
What a nice big right hand from Muhammad Ali.
Keep pushing the gas.
Tyson's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Muhammad Ali. Ali scores with a booming uppercut. He returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not about the skills and the abilities of these two fighters. It's about...
Solid. Some way, somehow, he's got to try to get up. Muhammad Ali's down, and he looks to be out.
Now we're gonna
People
see
call
what
strategic
this
running
side-
for hacking. That's just straight up running.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is a counter considered a scoring punch or effective? A counter is considered
And he
effective.
catches a lucky
Counter is
break.
considered an effective
Saved
shot.
by the bell here at the end of the round.
It
Teddy.
still could be
Yeah,
an
right away you're
effective,
thinking, you know,
like,
where do I
bot.
spend my
It
time
could be
right
like
now?
a scoring
You wanna
counter
throw
shot.
things that can help him, but
So if
he
you
is
throw like
really
a
groggy
counter
right now,
uppercut
so
to the
you
body
gotta get him
with power,
clear-minded
it's
first.
still a scoring counter shot.
You're fighting this fight. You're fighting.
Throw a power shot up top and kind of
The
equalize.
start of the 6th round. Tyson's coming out here at the start of this round, knowing that the first half of this fight clearly has him out way in front on the scorecards.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys don't do good when they're way out in front because they start letting up a little bit. They start taking things for granted. That is probably the only thing that can be an enemy of him right now.
Look at this swarming attack. Ali's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
A headshot blocked. Uncle Mo has come to visit. Wow! Muhammad Ali goes down.
Buy
Ali
Dogecoin.
is down,
I
and his
actually
opponent
agree
put
with
him
that.
there with a
Seems like something to
precision,
invest in.
perfectly placed
I know a girl who just got $2,500 from Dogecoin and brought herself a new PC. A 1 PKO to Mike Tyson with a decisive right uppercut from Frazier. That shit was crazy.
Muhammad Ali's unable to
Coming
beat
here
the
bragging
count.
about 1 PKOs, man.
Knockout loss for him. Good, solid shots all night long by Mike Tyson. The last one ending things here.
And now I have to say that the commission, wherever he fights next, makes sure that this opponent is checked and he gets all his medicals because he took
Just live in nature, fuck money. I don't agree with that one. Gotta get to the bag, get to the loaf at all times. People be like, live in nature, and I'll be like, but I like the internet and technology, you know, being able to listen to music and stuff. But I'm all for living like a hermit with self-sufficient energy in one spot. I'm all for that. Oh, because of what you had to go through to get it. Okay. Oh, so my watch goes off. Maybe I can use somebody else. Use Evander. Tyson's speed was much too much for Predator. I couldn't do shit. Yeah, it's a pretty bad matchup. The YouTube hand cam reveal. What's up, Trevor?
everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore.
Speaking of hand
alongside
cam,
Teddy
I'm gonna
Atlas.
turn it
Good
off
evening
for
and
once.
welcome to Vegas, where they do it
So I don't have to just keep putting my hands up there.
Comes to the big time fights. We're at the Thomas and Mack Center for tonight's main event. 10 rounds.
I need one of those adjustable desks.
We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down
this is the
that
guy.
really resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now
I have to
they get
stay away
do
from
it for
the
real.
rabbit dog before Mike Tyson did
These
it.
ring walks have become the
Do it
stuff
to Joe
of legend,
Frazier's son.
and you can see the intensity on his face. Mike Tyson's coming down to the ring now.
It's him.
And what a nice reception as he is completely focused
Flash
in on his
grenade,
goal
flash
tonight.
grenade, frag grenade, frag grenade, energy drink, dial into some firepower. Go salute to service. Expect a rage quit? Sure. Oh, I'm the one who didn't press X. It's lagging, boys. I can finally just lay back in the chair and just... Like, it's much easier when I'm playing League, because
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
When you're used to just kind of holding your... controlling your lap, it can get kind of annoying.
Opening round scheduled for 10. Tyson's showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Good fighting, snapping shot by Mike Tyson. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. Oh, how about that? Comes back with a power punch of his own. And he returns on that exchange. Mike Tyson's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Gets rid of that.
Just trying to work the stamina, guys. That's the game plan. Work the stamina, boys.
Teddy, I don't think there's any doubt about it in the matchup that we're seeing here tonight. It's clear who has the superior hand speed. What does the other guy need to do?
He needs to let the faster guy shadow box. Step out of range where he can't use his speed.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Mike Tyson. Tyson's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Mistargeted.
See, so I'm going to let him take his turn, right? That's 3. And I count the misses. Okay.
No, not unless something changes.
Miss.
Like moving their heads a little bit.
Look at the aggression. There you go. Hit him again. Go ahead, hit that boy. 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 Right? Hit him downstairs.
Downstairs with a right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Oh, and the right hand comes into play. Oh, that uppercut got him badly.
All that is completely fine. Short likes to throw. Yeah. He's going to run out of gas. Sorry if this question sounds dumb. Does superior ring position exist in Fight Night Champion? How can you develop that? Yeah, it exists in a Fight Night. All you have to do is just pretty much move to your right. Whoever gets the position moving towards their right usually has more offensive and defensive options. That's why you see most spammers always move like that. Watch a spammer fight, and then also if you can just stay within your opponent's punching range, but just outside of your opponent's reach, then you pretty much are, you're in good company. So if I used that much stamina, right? I'm at 92%. Imagine how much stamina he used. Plus he was getting hit in the body. So now what you do is you snatch the wizard back, or you can keep going forward.
And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Goes up top with a right hand. Effective with that 1-2.
Now you just keep pounding the body. Pause.
He gets rid of that downstairs.
a miss. How many can we make a miss? Slow pressure.
You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena,
It's
hey,
two,
look
right?
at me, I'm
Two
fine.
misses.
You also have to prove
Another
to
miss.
yourself, though, don't you?
And that's
But
all you got to do.
remember, that's a good
Watch
point.
those
You have
misses
to
and punish him
remember,
for it.
this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to be David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight, when really you just want to buy a little time.
Boy, that worked out well.
Like, I'm not even trying to win these rounds. I'm just hitting him downstairs to take away his power for later.
More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging.
6 misses, right? Go downstairs and hit him with something.
Right hand downstairs.
Another miss, right?
Tyson's coming
Throw
up with
something
the
up
answer
top
to
to get him
avoiding
to
that
throw
punch.
back even more aggressively. That was a big
Zoning in
miss.
with the overhand left. Tyson putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Targeting a left hand down low. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and work. Tyson's been hurt. Oh, Teddy, he is hurt, but he's trying to throw back.
Man, that's the worst thing in the world. I know it's his natural
Now think about it.
inclination
I've
to throw
used
back, but that's the
another
worst thing,
quite a
because
bit of
now look at
stamina,
the
right?
punches he's throwing. He's gonna leave himself
87%.
wide open for
Where do you
something
think he is? George Foreman is slow and fat, just seeing what the game is giving
I'm
you.
not gonna stand here and
It's
watch
ring,
you take
so
those shots. You understand
what
me?
the simulation
Let's
hands
see
you.
some
I can't lie.
defense.
By the way, Pizza Box, did that answer your question? Alright. So,
A fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter?
counter to the body.
Corner is hoping so. Based on what we
More
saw at
body
the end of the
attack.
last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across
This
the
time we're
way
not going to throw as
doesn't
much.
come out here like
We're going to keep the
executioner
combos
to
nice and
get this
simple.
over with,
And
because
keep the
if he
pressure
does,
on.
think
I don't
it's
care
over.
about taking this damage at all.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Come on, kid.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Good job on the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Tyson's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that
Now in
his
this
opponent
situation,
is.
you don't want to use a bunch of punches, a bunch of head movement, because you're just going to take more damage for every time you get hit. So rely on your blocking.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
He's starting to slow down. You see it, chat?
Right to the body. Well, he falls victim to that big hook. Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around. Did you see that? How about
See him
that?
slow down?
He goes from being the victim to handing
Well, then
out
if you
the
like to.
punishment.
Yeah. I'll give a live example.
So the
Move to the right and see if
knockdown
some
scored
punches
against
land or
Mike
not. Nah, it's just the angle.
Tyson's
Look, from
opponent
here, right?
may wanna watch
As long
out
as I have this
as
angle,
Tyson has steadied
it's harder for him to
himself
hit me.
up on his feet.
That's just the way the game works. And I have so many options, right? Look at that. Hit 2 punches to the body. He has a very hard time hitting me.
Tyson's showing you
And against the southpaw, you want to kind of do it the opposite way.
good, crisp combos.
So now you're circling to the power, away from his power. And you just watch him miss.
And that does it for this round.
So as long as you, but there's something about moving to the right on this game where it just gives you enough range to where you're out of range of your opponent's offense, but you can still land your own offense. That's why those spammers always do that. And then plus you want to just stay in just enough of your punching range and enough out of his.
Will do well for you.
So
That's
this
the
is
case right now
this is
for him.
superior
Just 2
positioning
rounds to
right
1 on
here.
Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot. But keeping his opponent defensive.
There's
and
a counter,
keeping
right?
him from doing what he wants to do.
See, I'm just in range, but just out of range.
Blocks that if the right hand wasn't enough, how about that accurate left hook he just landed to the midsection? His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Tyson showing us a side that we haven't seen before, and obviously the knockdown brought that about.
Yes, it did, and he's hoping that right now that it confuses.
Now, if I keep circling into his power hand, notice how much more I get hit. But look what happens when I circle out.
You know, just to survive right now, maybe buy him a little.
See how much less damage I take?
Keep his opponent at bay, and then go back.
And I'm always setting up my angle for my right hand.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Good
See, just out of range.
right hand land.
That's what it means.
And he goes down for a second time.
And there's the rage
Does he
quit.
have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
Hey, you have your chat? Bet he's calling you a step back spammer and all. I mean, I guess. Ronnie called it. He was definitely done the next round. Oh, I want some pizza, bro. But I can't have pizza. I have to make a vegan one. Yeah, Alvarez said he would rage quit, so I'm not surprised. I can't blitz my opponent because I had a bad day at work. You know, then I just leave. Alright, I'm going to do one more chat. Oh, it's him again. Let's finish up with some OWC, alright? Heavyweight shit. Rage quit is a great way to end a fight against a spammer. Alright. Thank you for the $5, Trevor. Really appreciate the support. You always come through with some type of donation, honestly. Really appreciate it.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome.
Wouldn't it be
to
amazing if
London,
Esports
England.
Boxing
We're
Club
at the
came out
Royal
and I could
London
actually quit my
Theater
job?
for tonight's main event.
Just sit here and stream for 12 hours a day, guys. Wouldn't that be awesome? I hate Mike Tyson and Isaac Cross so freaking much. Yeah, you gotta just embrace the the sweat life. You want to compete, you gotta pick the same type of fighter. Pick a viable matchup. Okay, so this is the problem with new players sometimes, right? Watch the way he guards, and then watch the way I guard, right? Have you guys seen him really pump block like that? Not really, right? Watch how much easier he is to hit because of that. Watch how much easier it is for me to hit him and how hard it is for him to hit me. Just watch his guard. He never resets it.
In terms of putting forth your style of fighting.
Well, you better find a good ride to get to that house. That house is on the inside. And you better make sure you're not getting caught while you're coming in. Move your head on the way in. Bring your feet. And once you get inside, make sure you do what you got there to do.
Oh! He just went down. The Infighter went out, and now he went down.
Have I ever done a face reveal?
Go out the side door.
Wow.
He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the
Guys,
ultimate price.
just rage quitting today. Oh, chat, if we get 2 more likes, then we're at 60. Hit the like button. Jab it. Jab it. Another day, another rage quit. It's easy to defeat Mike. Not a good Mike. How do you unlock the character with the fro? What's his name, Bishop? You needed a Dr. Pepper code. I already know what type of guy this is. Y'all ready for another tutorial? Ready to see me get my 9th loss? No, damn. It's a free win, bro. Use Ivan Drago's faceplate template with a fat body. Yeah, we already know he's gonna spam. Alright. Let's go mad away, I guess, then. Thank you guys for liking the stream. I really do appreciate it. Helps the playback and helps the channel get noticed when you guys like the stream. But yeah, I think it would be awesome if, you know, channel blew up when the game came out. When the game comes out. Well, if someone is actually the definition of good and they use Mike, then that's a fun match. Yeah. Learn to pump block. Got it. Thank you. It's a part of the game. Even the game tells you to do it. I don't know why people don't notice that.
So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand.
It's you know, it's just part of the curriculum. This is
Vegas.
curriculum. Come on, you guys should know this. You gotta pump block.
10 rounds in the middleweight division. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in.
Like to the stream, or I come to your door. You heard? Come up to your door and beat up your wife's womb. Just poke up her walls real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Spinks' entrance here. What a ring walk. Just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at
My name
hand.
is Tyrone. I'm here to fuck somebody's wife. Long distance. And remember Tyrone?
He's making his way to the ring, and I know you're used to. Well, they are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two.
I'm waiting for the side step. Y'all want hand cam back up? I could put it back up. Mic muted, cam off. This is a good fight. Alright, put it back on after this. You're in Compton? I live in Brooklyn.
Halfway through this round.
Oh, this is gonna be a good fight.
Wow, is he defensively sound? He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Good counter.
Good strong combo. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. And clicks of the talk. This round comes to an end.
I went to Brooklyn one time. NYC is fun. Hey, everybody loves New York. That's what's up. It's Boxer Puncher. I highly recommend Brawler / Inside Fighter. Boxer Puncher can only be really good if you're that good with it. Like if your skills are elite. Most skills are average, so give yourself the build that's going to give you the best chance of winning. All right, we had a donation, so the hand cam goes back on. But if anybody get out of line in chat, mic muted, cam off, mods. I'm not taking no disrespect from now on. Ban anybody being disrespectful.
Round 2 is underway. See, he's got his guard up really
All right,
well that
so
time, and it protects
on a
his
serious
head.
note, right? We got the count. We're up on the count, right? Punch count. We're up. Jab and left hook. Scoring shot and effective shot. Landed. So
Thunder's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
all right, and we need one more punch to equal that counter. There it is. Back to defense. And looking for those skill one shots, right?
Missed the body shot.
Another scoring shot line. Set a trap. We're looking for a trap now. There it is.
Teddy, I'm sure so many times you've been approached on the street by guys who say, yeah, I can fight. I fought a little bit. What's the biggest
Control the
difference
range
you
with the
found
jabs in
when
his
you
body.
fought
We went to the
something
head,
you
so our
can
scoring
handle.
shot
You
was a
don't
bit
have
more effective.
Of course, in the ring and
Straight
also
missing punches? I mean, there's just no way to sugarcoat it. His accuracy.
and
Yeah, the
wide
stream ain't
punches
working.
gets what?
Take it to him this round and take this fight.
Are we back?
And round
Chat.
number 3 is underway.
I think it's the stream.
He fires off the combination there and it lands.
That's lagging. We're back? Alright, cool.
And an excellent uppercut by Thunder. Scored well upstairs with the right
Sorry
hand.
about that. YouTube saw that I was extorting chat for money, so it was like, you know what? It's over. Throw it down. So yeah. Running through the process again, same thing. We landed a scoring shot and an effective shot, right? Another one. Another scoring shot lands. So now we just keep piling on scoring shots, right?
Able to dismiss it. Spinks is putting forth that hard work he did in
Now the
training
work he
camp
just
there,
did right
landing
there, and I
a
clearly hit harder
combination.
than him. It does not equal
And
so
coming
we
upon
control
the
range now.
halfway
That's a
mark
scoring
of
shot.
this 3-minute round.
See that head movement? That means the body's open.
Basic
He
but
relies on
beautiful.
head
Jab,
movement, so we
left
can.
hand.
That's punishable.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
Oh man.
He
My
takes a
counter,
shot
but I got it.
and then commits to giving one right back.
Phantom. To get him to throw punches, we out of there. Maintain range now. Let him come forward. Set the trap. Look for the counter now.
Spinks' defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to
That's the
block
counter.
those punches.
Take it back. So we're getting counter for a lack of discipline, honestly.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
If he throws one, I'm throwing two.
Spinks is at his best.
Look at them skills.
Combination
Dart!
landing. He
Dart!
scored well there with that.
Dart! I never expected to see you on a YouTube stream.
Without throwing a punch.
How's it going?
Start of round number 4.
Okay, I'm glad the
Easy
stream's
scorecard to
working
put
for
together.
everybody. I don't know where the line came from. That
Doubling up
was
the jab
very
now.
odd.
Spinks is not firing
Alright,
off
so
the big
straight
power
right hand
punches
and
like
left
I
hook,
wonder
right?
why.
And the left hook was actually a power left hook.
So
So now we just stay on the outside.
That maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what
See, I kind of stick to the rubric, guys. The scoring shots mostly.
He's got that
As
quick
long as
trigger,
I
that
do
little
that,
double jab
it's
there.
hard for him to find any openings on me. I'm going to pressure him back a little bit so I can potentially set up a trap for myself. His effective shot there is not really a big deal. As long as I can set up a good trap here, it's fine. And I'm still ahead. I didn't get a straight counter there, but you guys saw what I was looking for, right? Now just
Halfway
keep the
through
pressure
round
on.
number 4. Thunders on the bad
Got the
end
effective
of
shot
a
back,
flush,
right? With
solid
the
hook.
basics. Jab and left hook, right? Guys hear me talk about that all the time. The jab and the left hook. By the way, like the stream if you
Spinks
haven't.
just punching air that
Like the
time.
stream
His
if you
opponent
haven't.
was able to get out of the way.
Wait for him. Wait for him. Good defense. Left hook breaks up pressure. Straight right hand controls the range.
A little give and take, and here
Oh,
comes
there was
the
a
left
counter there.
hand.
I didn't get it though.
Distance, such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot
He's gonna
movement, he's
throw,
been
no?
keeping that
Oh,
distance.
oh.
His opponent, how does
Slightly
he close
off by
that
half a
gap
second.
properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot shotted. So he's got to have something coming
Control
at
the
his
range,
opponent
one, two.
that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe.
I'm literally
If you
about
have
to
it at the
leave
head,
for
you're
work.
not
I hope
fine
you have a
enough.
great
You're just
stream and
finding
gameplay.
space. So jab a little lower.
Thanks, Dart.
Drop
Have a
his
good
sights
day
a
at
little
work,
bit.
okay?
Jab at his chest. Just so you
Don't be
touch
writing
something,
people up.
And then you can work your way in.
Watching
You
from
can start
South
to bind
Africa.
them a little.
Welcome. Thankfulness from the United States. I do jab uppercut. Yes, yes. Jab uppercut's good for punishing somebody who's getting too close.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking how much more of this.
And people
will
say
we
fighting
see?
like this isn't fun,
Hard
but
to
it
envision
is.
this fight
All right,
being
right.
interesting
Power
with
shot,
how
straight
wide
right
the
hand
distance
lands. He
is.
only threw one scoring jab.
Right on
Follow
the
up
mark,
some
double
scoring
jab.
jabs of our own. Upstairs, downstairs. We are way ahead in the punch count. 2 effective shots up top. He threw 1 left hook. So as long as we do nothing, stay defensive and control range and look for scoring shots, we just win. Pressure a little bit so that we can potentially set up a trap later. That jab means nothing. Don't get anxious and throw back. Discipline. Understand you have a lead. Wait for the counter.
Spinks has got a way of just getting away from that punch. I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this
Power
kind of
shot.
guy that just says, go ahead. Think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great.
Break up that
Now,
pressure.
very
Big
quick
power
vision,
left
very
hook up
good
top.
vision. He sees everything.
Ooh,
He
would have been
knows
another
he's
one.
Very calm. He's very
Alright.
calm. He's very in control.
Stay on the outside. Draw the range.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good flush shot upstairs.
Pressure him back.
Able to land the jab.
And we can do the same thing pressuring. Good defense. Tuck up good defensively. Good blocking skills, right? Know his timing. Block accordingly. Control the range. Back him up. But notice he's still not winning the round. He has not done anything to equalize.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
There's a power shot there. He backed himself into the rope, so I comboed.
That was yet another round where he just looked like
on my
a
shirt.
pressure,
It was
better
in the loin.
conditioned
Oh,
fighter. And here in these later stages of this fight, that's where you get
In the middle of the stream,
Well, the
better.
payoff is what we heard. We heard about
That's
coming
my
into
pops,
this
everyone.
fight, that in training
Alright,
camp they were
patience
doing
is a virtue.
5-minute rounds.
It is
We heard
indeed.
that, Joe. Not
How the
3
fuck do you
minutes,
use
5-minute
straight spam
rounds.
as James
He's
Tony?
getting the benefit right
Because
now.
people have no
Able to
effort, you
dismiss
know?
that
They
body
don't care
shot.
what the fighter's name is. They're just going to do what they want to do, regardless.
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
I'm going to jab and throw a power left hook here.
He's trying to
Okay.
score up
It was
top,
risky,
but
but
off the mark there. He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired
Let's get the
skill
point
in
lead
this
back, right?
craft of boxing, and that is
Effective shot,
superb
right?
defense, and it's on
Stay
target
close.
tonight.
It is. The
He's
old
going to get too
timers
close
would say
again.
it's
Jab,
the
uppercut again.
hard thing
Right?
is to learn defense. You know, the
So,
easy part, the
one more
fun part
one more
is
effective
and
shot,
go.
and we'll
So
be
he's got
firmly
the
in the
hard
lead.
part
So,
down.
I just
Guess
wait and
what?
set up
He's
a trap.
enjoying the fun part right
Patience.
now because of it.
Scoring shot. Put some pressure on him.
That's classic work with the double jab.
He threw a few scoring shots there. Not a big deal.
Halfway through round 6.
Keep those hands up, young man. Stay disciplined. Another effective shot lands, right?
Thunder's done a good job there, offensively scoring with
This
that
time I
left
broke up the
hand.
pressure with jab and the left uppercut. And all I do is stay on the outside now because we definitely got the lead. And people, you know, this is why it's fun. Look at that. Set the trap. And we just keep following the same formula we've been. And this is fun because, like, your mind is constantly thinking of ways to set things. And you're super locked in and focused the whole time. Like, I've even looked at chat since I've been doing this. And look how hard it is for him to even figure anything out. Like, how do you solve the puzzle? You have to take the lead away at the beginning. Like, that's the only way. And then be better defensively. Please show and explain how pump block works. I keep saying it. That's a tap, right? Tap, 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 tap. You tap and then you hold. So you do it quickly. It's almost like you're hitting a stopwatch, but you press the stopwatch really fast, right? That's all you gotta do.
And of course, you see also that the guy winning right now.
And you do it on his timing. Oh shit, he's about to hit me. Tap hold, tap hold, tap hold, tap hold, tap hold, tap hold. That's it. Release a little bit and then press down. Release a little bit, press down. 2 punches come at you. Tap the first one, so you block on your timing. Then you hold for the second one. Then reset the block. It's really simple.
But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Comes with the right.
There we go. Set the trap. And look for scoring shots now.
Targeting that hook upstairs by Spinks. There's that overhand right.
Comboed. And now we're just going to control range.
That this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
And he just
slow him down. Why do you have purple as your text when you're wearing red and white? Red, white, and purple is fire. Another counter. Those power shots literally
just hugging there.
Show us our favorite traps back to back. I'm just doing simple stuff. Though, I don't know if you guys ever play chess or not, but sometimes the simple moves are the most effective moves. And those are actually the moves that are hardest to find because most people are always looking for something complex. You don't need to do the most to win fights. I'm just taking a point lead when he's in space, waiting for him to get overzealous, and then punishing him when he throws the wrong punch at the wrong range, and I just counter off of it. By me taking a point lead and using his own desperation to get the point lead back, I'm just setting counter punches from that. You just make the fight simple. Don't make the fight hard. You don't have to do anything fancy to win. You just need to follow the rubric that I've been laying out for like the last couple of years. Just follow the rubric, and then execute. Stay disciplined and stay patient, and then continue counting and throw the right shots, the right punches at the right range. That's how simple this game can get. How do you throw power shots better? I just throw them in my combos or based on when I know my opponent is going to throw. So I just dual exchange. If he's going for a light shot and I'm going for a heavy shot, I went out.
You would think that he's got so much left in him, Teddy.
Okay, I landed my jab first, right? And now I'm going to look for a left hook or a straight. Maybe even a counter.
And you say, oh, how come he's not punching? What does it take to fight on the inside? You want to throw the punches.
Feinting while I'm in space, right? To get him to throw. Fire back. If you shoot yours at me, I'm going to shoot mine's back. Basic boxing, right? Land another scoring shot. There's another one, right?
much out
And
of
then
all
just
this
throw the
effort
1-2
at all.
now.
No, he's working much too
It's
hard.
my
That's a
effective shot, right?
Good point there. He's working really too hard.
Another
for
scoring
what
shot.
he's
I just
getting
pile
done.
up the lead.
He has to
Another
now
one.
start to educate-
There's
you know,
another
start
one,
to,
right? He's
you
in
know, place
close.
those punches
He's getting
in
too
the
close.
right
Break up
spot.
pressure. There's a
Punches
jab
and
hook.
punches working
There's a
well.
jab uppercut. Same thing we talked about, right? All defense from there, because now he has to get the point lead back. Apply pressure on him so that he stays engaged in the fight, and we can potentially set up traps. He's going to come in now. Yep. I have his timing down. He hasn't switched his timing. He hasn't figured out a creative way to come in. I could have countered that if I want to. And counter that one instead. And that's the trap.
The old cats with a ghost trick there, you know.
Slow the fight down, clinch him, make him even more frustrated. Now he's pushing, right? He hasn't done that before. He clenches back in a losing situation. I'm in his head mentally. I'm in his head now. This is the mind games. Stay close to him now. Get him to keep throwing.
Thunder's so dangerous with
I
that
can trade
accuracy.
that,
A two-punch combination landing.
I don't even have to do this if I want to. And I go back on the outside. Look at that. Random power shots. Erotic head movement. That guy is frustrated. That is the definition of fuck this guy. He's too good. Fuck this guy. It's annoying to fight him. That's what you do this all the time.
Just keep it going.
Can we see the skills after the fight? My fighter setup for this fighter? I don't even like this fighter. Like his setup is really bad actually. I wouldn't recommend using it. Can you beat Pacquiao using Sugar Ray on greatest of all time setting? I can beat any fighter with any fighter on greatest of all time setting. It's kind of easy. The CPU is not good to play against, especially if you used to playing online competition, because online forces you to be more efficient. You're not going to get good competition fighting the computer. And you develop a lot of bad habits fighting the computer. If you don't know what you should be doing. See me doing it? That's all I'm doing. Tap and hold. Now, I don't even care if I lose this round. I'm still going to play back. Back to basics, right? Scoring shots and looking for my effective shots. 1, 2, 3. Basic boxing, step back. Right? Jab uppercut because he's leaning his head down. Uppercuts again because he gave me some bob and weave movement. Downstairs to the body. Get some scoring shots. High-low combos, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? Break up pressure, step back, come back with mines. He throws his, I'm gonna shoot mines back, right? 1, 2, and now I was gonna do a third punch, but he countered it.
Punches together, landing 2 shots there. That right hand serving him well. All out action throughout this round. Let's see how they finish it up. He missed with that headshot. A bombing right hand by Thunder. There it is. Big headshot puts him down.
That's what happens when you violate the rules. I use both depending on what punch I'm trying to throw. Yeah, me too. That's the right way. I'm baked as a cake, dog.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on. Kill a little time. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Tap over.
This round,
So I thought I heard you say erotic power punches. I know you meant erratic. Yeah, that's what I meant, erratic. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah, you know, they remind me of fighters a little bit. You know, the fighters that we see that have every once in a while, very short arms. You know, these guys
They don't have the reach.
No,
they can't reach for the wallet.
No, they don't. And I tell you, they would be great on the inside. Really great. I wish I could put them on the inside in the kitchen where I didn't have to take care of them at the table, but great guys.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, and there you go.
I love trolling. This guy just is gonna throw everything in the kitchen sink now. Yeah. Honestly, I should just be like doing what I've been doing on Fight, but I'm just having fun now. He's not tired. His stamina should be pretty high.
After that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Teddy, you saw that coming. You said he was waiting for that.
Yeah, what he was doing was he was just pulling that shoulder back a little bit. Trying to draw that right hand, pull that shoulder back, be a ghost a little bit. Disappear on him, come back with the right hand.
And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. Right to the belt line. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. What impact from that uppercut by Thunder. No head movement, and he's getting tagged. Wow, nice flush left. And banging away he goes. He goes down in the later stages of this round.
If I don't get up here, he actually does pull that upset off.
4, 5, 6.
So he goes down again, and give him credit for rising up and beating the count. But Teddy, this referee's got to have an eye on stopping this fight.
Well, if he's a real ref, if he's doing his job, he definitely has to.
Final bell of what was a
Even if you make mistakes later in the fight, you still end up winning.
At least it should be.
Let's hear how the judges had it. We send it up to the ring.
So yeah, there you go. I think that's a pretty good one to end this out on. I'm cocky. No, I'm not cocky. I just having some fun. I'll see how will beat your ass easy. I see El Shabazz made easy work out of you. By the way, my tag is T pound for pound. So, I mean, if you want to put that to the test, all you have to do is donate. And if you play Sim, I don't have no problem playing you. Show my face? Nah, I'm good. I'll totally play you if you donate. If you play me, if you want to play, we just donate. I'll play you. Like, I'll play you right now. Yeah, I'm gonna post this afterwards. Yeah, I play on Xbox. I'm literally on Xbox right now. Don't you see how it says advance at the bottom with the A button? I'll literally play you right now. Just donate. Yeah, I mean, like, small context clues. Man. Do I be on every Tuesday? My streams are kind of random, honestly, but I'm gonna try to keep putting out content consistently. Nah, he can't donate $1. He has to donate. I mean, nah, pizza. He has to donate. Yeah, he has to donate. I mean, it's not even trying to get a bag. I'm just see where I'm from. If you like to play basketball and stuff on the court, what people do when they have a disagreement or they think somebody's trash is they play for money. And I noticed that everything else is, everybody who's really serious about trash talking and stuff, they put their money where their mouth is. Because back in the day, you could just get on prize fighting and you could just play for real and play for money. But guys come in and they talk trash and then they don't have any money to back up what they're saying. Or usually, like the people who aren't serious, you know, the people who aren't serious won't donate. Congratulations on beating a spammer. I would have left, but I'd do money fights on fight night. Yeah, exactly. Just that's why I said just do the fight on, just donate. Notice he has not come back since. So yeah, that's why I don't bother. But Esports Boxing Club is gonna be lit. I didn't even know dudes still play champion. Shout out to y'all keeping boxing games alive. Thanks, Raw Dizzy. I appreciate that. Like, I mean, when it takes the pot. Yeah, I've done those type of fights on stream too. Esports Boxing Club didn't come out. Yeah, I'm sure people will play it when it's released. Yeah, it's gonna be on PC first. So, haha, console players. Why is it? Why is inside better than brawler if you have a higher endurance for power? Excuse me, and speed. That one's just preference, honestly. So, question: Fight night. What's your advice on someone who's trying to be a lead in a game? In a game, um, you have to really, first of all, knowledge is everything. The more you know about the game, the better because it's easier for you to execute. Like a lot of players on any game who play at a high level, they know that shit like the back of their hand. They know every aspect about the game or they have a lot of game knowledge. Like for example, I'm trying to be elite on League. It requires a lot of studying and you have to know the cooldowns of champions like abilities and you need to be able to make macro decisions or like micro decisions really fast. So you need to be able to have very fast decision making. And it's the same thing on fight night. Like when I throw like a quick body shot or something when I know a certain punch is coming, my reflexes to know what I need to do in any situation is pretty spot on. Now I don't play at an elite level anymore because it's like I'm doing the quote fingers here. Elite is playing against other spammers, and I don't do that shit anymore. But like if you want to be on elite sim level, then you just need to really understand and practice all the mechanics of the game. So for an example, when I tell guys to do what I did last fight, besides me trolling the last 2 rounds, guys say it's boring. And you also need to practice and play every single day. So just practice the basic mechanics, get a lot of game knowledge, and then make sure that you're playing consistently. And if you do that, you can be elite at any game. And it really does require a lot of studying and understanding of what's current and what's the best. Like, it's all about efficiency. So if I tell guys, hey, use inside fighter or brawler, and then they're like, nah, I want to pick outside fighter, then you don't want to be elite. You just want to do things to feel good. Or if I say, hey, chat, if you want to be elite and have a good record, don't pick bad matchups. So for an example, if you're playing against a Frost player, either play Frost yourself or dodge the game. Guys will still say, I'm going to pick a Vander Holyfield and fight an Isaac Frost. and then they get spammed, and then they get mad when they lose the fight. So if you want to be elite, you have to play the meta. That's number one. You have to have a ton of game knowledge. That's number two. Number three is you have to practice consistently, and you need to have like a game plan and strategy to always be able to execute and adapt in any situation. And of course, play consistently. I'm waiting for round boxing. You are the only person waiting for round boxing. Don't play OWC if you want to be elite. I 100% agree with that. I feel like elite players are players who can really play sim, Elite spammer or elite simmer. Yeah. I'm an elite simmer, and beat elite spammer is easy. Oh, a load of gloves is a different beast, so. Ever since Esports Boxing Club came out as legit, I have not heard round for round mentioned in this chat in like 8 months. How's it going, Black Gold? But if you don't apply the knowledge, Black Gold, then, what's the point of knowledge? Knowledge is only power when you apply it. And that's where people struggle with. With some sim guys break code and go back to spamming. I feel like you're not a real sim player if you just resort to spamming when situations get hard. Like, don't get me wrong, you have to have the OWC style. Like the guy I fought earlier that I got 1 PKO'd by, that's the OWC style. And it's not completely sim and it's not completely spammy either. But that's what I call OWC shit, where it's like you do a lot of spam level tactics, but you still mix in sim stuff. Those guys are like, oh, okay, clearly you play to compete in OWC. Like, you understand you have to spam, but you still find uses for everything else. So they're hard to deal with. Wait, they're still coming out with round for round. I never believed it was coming out, honestly. And I don't remember if it was round for round or some other game that was supposed to be coming out. The minute I saw Showbiz the adult in it, I was like, oh, so this is trolling. One of those games, he was like the referee in the fight. So I was like, I don't know what's going on with this. So yeah. Clearly that guy's not gonna donate to fight. So I'm gonna peace out now. I'll be on Twitch playing some League of Legos. If you guys want to come on over, link is in the description. And thank you guys for watching. Like the stream if you haven't. To everybody who did like the stream, everybody who donated, I appreciate you.